Hey guys, welcome to another episode of TFL's Top 5, and with me as always...
Hi, it's Nathan.
And today we're doing a really fun list. It's the top 5 cars that look fast, but aren't.
That's right. It's the reverse of a sleeper car. It's basically something that looks badass and ready to go and kind of disappoints you.
And we did the sleeper list last time, so if you want to see the top 5 cars that look slow but are fast, just click on me and Nathan. But today we're doing the exact opposite, so let's get right into it, Nathan.
Yep, and number 5 is a vehicle I have some experience with, and that is the V6 Dodge Challenger.
The V6.
The V6.
Not that one.
No. But that's actually the problem right there. That's the problem. The problem is that when you're driving down the street, now it has over 300 horsepower. I believe it's 305 horsepower that it makes. And it's not a bad V6, it's the Pentastar. But that's a very heavy car. So with 305 horsepower off the line, yeah, you're able to get scooting and moving, but if anybody thinks that you have, a big V8, much less this engine, yeah, you're going to be disappointing a lot of people.
Well, that problem also is that that's basically a 10-year-old chassis.
Yes, it is.
Right?
More than that.
Yeah, and the new vehicles that compete with it, the Mustang, even with the EcoBoost, or the 4-cylinder turbo Chevy, they're both really fast. And the Chevy SS is crazy fast, and the 6-cylinder, well, you drove it, it's also fast.
You meant the Camaro, didn't
you?
Yeah,
the Camaro, sorry, the Camaro,
The Chevy Camaro with the V6 versus the Challenger with the V6, there's no contest whatsoever. The Challenger is just an older body, an older design, an older platform, and frankly, it's just not very quick. So there you go.
Yeah, so if you line up with that one at your stoplight drag race, you'll probably take it.
Yeah, I think a lot of, I think certain Civics will be able to wipe you out too. So let's move on. Speaking of Honda.
Yeah, I actually drove this one recently, but with a twist. We're talking about the Honda CR-Z. Now, that's a car that I was expecting to be really fast because it looks like the old CR-X, yeah.
It's a spiritual replacement.
Yeah, like the SI version of it.
Yeah.
And it's not.
No, it's a hybrid, and it's the only hybrid in the market that's available with a manual transmission, which is cool. But it doesn't have the best balance in the world because there's batteries in it, and it's not as fast as it looks. But didn't you drive the supercharged one?
Yeah, so Honda stuck a supercharger onto one to kind of give it a little bit more pep. And it does liven it up a lot, but it's kind of like a Band-Aid on a problem, right? When it's not originally designed or baked into the DNA of the car, it's never going to be really fast. So the car looks sporty. The car has this kind of sporty heritage, or you think it is. So it's got both of those things going against it. And then when you actually get in the car, it's really, it's actually not even an economy car. It's like a super economy car. Like a Toyota Prius. It's in that same category.
Or the original Honda Insight.
Yeah.
Actually, they're very similar. It's only a 2-passenger. It's weird.
What they should have done with that is they should have taken the old turbocharged engine out of the RDX.
Yes.
Stuck it in that vehicle, and then you'd have something.
Yeah, and pull out all the batteries and everything that the hybrid system would use. But that's the way it goes. Unfortunately, it looks a lot faster than it is. So that's the way. But
number 3 is in the same vein. Go ahead.
To a certain degree, it's the Nissan Versa SR. Now, with the Versa SR, you get a couple of really cool things, like upgraded interior and a steering wheel that is inspired by the Nissan Z.
I remember that.
Yeah. You know what?
Luminescent dials.
Yeah. Oh boy. Here's where we have
the blue edition.
The 2 letters, SR, on the back of a Nissan used to stand for something.
Yeah.
And I remember back in the day when the Sentra had the SR, and it was a quicker, more powerful, much more enjoyable car. Now, vehicles that have the SR on it, or, well, frankly, it's just an appearance package, really.
Yeah, and that's what makes it, in a way, I was going to say disappointing. You shouldn't be disappointed, but the old SRs were fast. Mm-hmm. They were the hot hatches of the world. And the new Nissan with the SR, it's just an appearance package. It's kind of like the Audi S-Line, right? It's not the S4, it's not the S8, it's just an A4 that looks like an S4.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just like adding a little bit of spice on the outside, but nothing under the hood.
Now this one we're going to get a lot of flack on.
Yeah, but before you guys start crazy typing away, understand that we've had a lot of experience with these cars. And yes, they've all been tested at high elevation, which means they're even slower.
So it's there's three of them, but they're basically two cars: the FRS, Toyota 86, and of course the BRZ.
Yeah.
And the big news is they've added 5 horsepower and 5 pound-foot of torque.
Yeah.
To the new one.
That's not going to help that much up here. The problem is, at the end of the day, it's a normally aspirated vehicle that desperately needs a turbo.
A boxer that has no torque to begin with.
Yeah, there's just no torque. Now, yeah, a lot of guys out there are turning them into really quick cars, but you actually have to turn them into really quick cars. Out of the box, these vehicles are pretty slow, and especially at high elevation, they're painfully slow.
Yeah, they're, the come on is that they're balanced, right?
Yeah.
And Nathan, to this day, what I don't understand is, they were jointly developed with Subaru and with Toyota.
Yeah.
And they spent all this time and effort building a new power plant, a new boxer for it.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just stick a turbo onto it? And I think because Subaru didn't want it to compete with the WRX or the STI.
That could be part of it.
Yeah, it's a real pity because they're balanced.
Yeah, the platform's excellent.
They're fast looking, and they're slow.
Yeah, they really are.
All right, our number one car, and I think this is a good number one because it really does exemplify this.
It does, please.
It's the Hyundai Veloster.
That's right. Now, we haven't had a chance to drive the turbo, but we know that the turbo is kind of slow as well. But either one looks a lot faster than they truly are. It looks like a really quick car. It looks like something that could compete with the GTI.
Yeah, and the turbo has an exhaust pipe. That's
it's exhaust in the middle.
You can shoot a softball out of it.
Yeah, it really looks like it's just
3 doors.
Yeah, and then,
the name Veloster.
Yeah, it just looks like it's such a badass car.
Yeah, it's built on an economy car platform. It's like make this car look really good, but don't give it any of the underpinnings. So it means no chassis and no power plant that actually is worthy of the name.
Now we should get to the bonus.
So we do a bonus. Go for it.
This is where Roman and I disagree very much, and that is the BMW i8.
It's fast, dude.
No.
It's fast.
No.
It's fast. It's got a power plant. It's actually got several power plants,
Yes,
right? It's got the hybrid electric power plant, and it's got the little 3-cylinder. You combine those two power plants, and it scoots. I think we took it around the track in 107, which is respectable.
Yeah,
it's all-wheel drive.
Oh.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Does it cost the same as a Nissan GTR?
It costs more than a Nissan GTR.
And a Nissan GTR would be like a bat where it slammed, just stay down. It would just beat it severely in every possible way other than fuel economy. And look, I admit it's a beautiful car. I'm surprised that BMW actually put it into production, because it looks like something that you would only see in a futuristic movie.
Well, that's a good point. I'll give you that one.
And also, come on, it's kind of hard to get in and out. But that's not part of this.
But it's got doors that go like this.
But it's quick, but it's not fast. I think
it does look fast.
A Corvette will take it. A Viper will take it. And for the price, you get 3 Vipers.
But you don't have doors that go up like this. And you don't have a back seat. It's got back seats.
I guarantee you, if I took the GTR and brought it to Florida, I can get the doors to go like this, even California, no problem. It's
beautiful.
It doesn't go fast enough. Not for that much money. I mean, yeah, it was kind of quick, but I think a BMW M2 was quicker.
All right, BMW has announced that they are doing a sportier version of it that's coming.
Yes.
So, all right, I will grudgingly give you that.
Thank you.
Yes, I think my man Nathan is right here. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. And remember, check out tflcar.com for more news, views, and, of course,
real-world reviews. Don't forget to put other suggestions on the bottom. We actually read what you write when you're nice, and we will try our best to come up with those topics in the future.
Yeah, actually, this list came from the last list that we did.
That's right.
Yeah, so thank you, guys. All right, ciao.
Adios.
Welcome to another episode of TFL's Top 5, and as always, I have my man.
Hi, it's Nathan.
And today we're going to do a really fun show, Nathan.
Absolutely.
Well, you tell them.
We're going to do the top 5 sleeper cars that we've driven.